Such a great start to the day. P1 in FP1, perhaps less so in FP2. Just try and sum it up for us.
Yeah, it seems it was a similar thing last year. We were quickest on Friday and then was knocked out in Q2 on Saturday, and the car just changed a little bit. Even from the medium run in FP2, I felt strong. I was on a lap that was a good couple of attempts up, which would have put me inside the top four, and then put the soft tyres on and the car just wasn't working for me. So I think we understand a little bit why that is, and fortunately we've got the time to make improvements overnight, but yeah, it's fine margins.
Did the time of day of this session affect or alter the running plan at all? It seemed there was a lot more soft running, a lot more quali focus perhaps than race pace running, and that may be a focus for FP3 tomorrow. Is that fair?
Yeah, potentially. I think FP1 was a bit of a messy session, and perhaps more people put the emphasis on the quali runs now. But I think we'll go into Sunday a bit of an unknown. But the track's been resurfaced. It's still not performing like any other circuit, so it's a true outlier here, which is cool in some regards. I think it can be really difficult to race because you can't drive offline, and I think you've seen with a few people now, myself included, you put one wheel off and there's no grip whatsoever. So don't really know what's going on in this Miami heat, because that's a theme. But yeah, let's see tomorrow.
And what are your expectations for qualifying? Where do you think you'll be?
I think if we get things right, there's no reason why we can't be ahead of Ferrari and Aston Martin. That's the aim. And I think we've seen in these first four races now, it's really tight between those three teams. So if only that was for the win and for pole position, it would be incredibly exciting. But it's good because it shows that if we get things right, we can be rewarded and jump ahead of them. But I think we need to make some improvements overnight. We know we've got the potential because we saw it in FP1 and we saw it at the start of FP2. But for sure, we just need to get things aligned.
Lewis seemed quite frustrated. He tried to stay optimistic about how the car is feeling here and performing here. What's your feeling in the car, and how does it compare to, firstly, Baku, but also, of course, Melbourne, where we saw you guys really come alive?
I mean, this is a team of winners. Everybody here wants to win, and anything less is of course, frustrating week after week. We know the journey we're on at the moment, and still trying to understand, still trying to grasp how to find a lot more performance to at least get us the best of the rest. And when we have sessions when we're not in that position, of course it's frustrating. We always want more, but that's the same for 19 out of 20 drivers on the grid. If there's only one person happy on a Saturday and one person happy on a Sunday, and that's the one who finishes first.